everybody, I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Scorpio for the month of September 2022. I'm going to relax here. I'm going to tune into the energies of September, tune into the energies of Scorpio collective, and we'll see what the most meaningful message is for all of you for this month, okay? All right, here we go. Scorpio. This is quite quick. I don't feel like there's any delay here. All of a sudden, my ears hurt and it feels like something loud happened and it caused my ears to start bleeding, okay? I feel a bit disoriented in my head, but more so the pain inside my ears is the one thing that I experience the most. And I keep blinking my eyes like I'm trying to see what's going on around me, but the pain in my ears is the loudest thing. And so that's a distraction. It's even distracting my brain from being able to get a clear vision of what's going on here. Scorpio, it seems like receiving or information that you're receiving is causing you to feel disoriented, and you're trying to get a good perception of what's going on, but perhaps in your individual life or in the world, you know? It's very hard to grasp because my head can't really reach a balanced equilibrium because it's going on in my ears and I'm like, it hurts. I mean, we're talking pain in my ears here, and my ears like blew up from the inside out, and I can't get a grip. I'm trying to use my eyes to see what's going on, and I can't see what's going on. And this also is a conflict, okay? It could be individual life, could be the world, could be both, okay? So I'm going to take this out of your ears. And interestingly enough, Scorpio, you find more comfort having it there because there's something about reality that is intolerable to you right now. You would rather have this pain in your ears disorienting you from the reality that you already know is true. And you refuse to acknowledge what the true reality is. So you would rather have pain here and almost be the victim of the pain that can't see clearly. But actually, Scorpio, you see clearly. You actually are what I would define as a powerhouse here of seeing clearly. So let's take away what is the crutch. Believe it or not, this pain in the ears is actually something you would have done to yourself as a crutch to say, well, I don't know for sure. And I can't tell. And this is really startling and bothering me. And I can't see anything right. No, you do actually. You actually see things clearly. I feel like you might be able to see things very clearly. Time to give yourself some credit. Okay, I can't believe it's like potatoes in the ears now too. Like I'm taking this out because you wouldn't give yourself permission to say, I do see things clearly. Scorpio, you need to say that you know what you're seeing and you see it clearly. I feel like Scorpio could be a gift to all of us right now because of how loud and clear it is to me about your perception. And those who are in Scorpio, there's something about the gift of that Scorpio alignment or the Scorpio energy that is giving you an edge right now with seeing clearly, okay? You just don't want to remove what you would lean on as, well, maybe I don't. Well, I don't see clearly because I can't really tell for sure because I'm so overwhelmed by all this that you literally see clearly. I'm really curious what it is that you see and how you see it. I think I would really like to know, Scorpio. I'm almost there because I'm doing energy work for you right now. It's safe to just say, I see clearly. And there is nothing hindering that. My guides are saying too that if there are things that you're receiving information that is hurting you. It seems to be hurting your ears. The information is painful. You heard it. It hurt you. And it's creating the suffering in the ears. And so that too has to be dissolved. It has to be transmuted. Because you're still holding on to what's hurting you about what you're hearing. And that will strengthen you too. Being strong in your view of things. Okay, we're going to have to go to a center place for all Scorpios, and we're just going to all cry, okay? It's almost like the Scorpios need to cry. They need to actually release emotion. Because what you're also receiving through these energy exchanges through information is so much grief at your soul level. It's grief. It's full of grief. And that not being looked at or felt is going to make it hard as well for you to acknowledge that you see clearly and give yourself permission to not only see clearly, but speak about what you see. Because the information's derailing. It's unsettling. It's grievous. It's saddening. How come these Scorpios don't want to come cry with me? I'm like this Aries, like, hello Scorpio people, come on, let's go cry together. Like, I could cry with you. Let's do this. They're like, I'm like hearing crickets. Why aren't you Scorpio people here? We're going to a crying place for Scorpio people. Like, they're avoiding their emotions. Like, why are you doing this? You need to release your emotion. This will strengthen your Scorpio gifts. You're avoiding your emotions. Come on now, don't do this. You're like, don't do this to the world, please. Don't. This is like, you have something you're perceptive of, but you're going to have to work through this emotional thing to be an effective communicator of the thing that you're seeing, which I'm so curious about. Okay, what do I make of this, guides? I mean, I'm standing here alone in a big space where I said that I've defined the space for Scorpios where we can actually come together and just all the Scorpios can come. All the other signs, if they want to come, we're all going to do this together. We're part of each other. And we just cry here. Okay, this is also a weird thing. Just hear me out, you guys. All right, so I'm trying to make sense of this, and I just choose to manifest you here, whether you like it or not, you're here. So I'm clearing the veil of, I'm not here, no, you're here. Then I see we Scorpios have this like plug in the back with a big black rope, and there's a Darth Vader that has all these Scorpios on a harness. And the Scorpios are just like, it's like they're, I don't know, horses all hooked up, connected to this Darth Vader. And so now that tells me there's something bigger and badder that Scorpios are not able to get away from. And that could be your emotions that you're not able to face might feel bigger than you could process it. So I'm going to make Darth Vader really, really tiny and silly, like a cute little plushie. Plushie Darth Vader. It's cute. See, nothing to be afraid of here. Plushie Darth Vader isn't hurting anybody. Scorpio, actually, you hear me. And there's a weird disoriented sensation, and you're all been... I don't know, this is like a Scorpio collective thing, but you've been going through a disorienting time because you're starting to breathe like you've been holding your breath for a while, and you're starting to breathe and you're starting to come back to your senses, and your ears and all that pain has disappeared, and you're wondering, where am I and who am I and how did I get here and why am I here? I was like, oh my gosh. So whatever happened to them knowing something, okay, it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. The next thing for Scorpios is rest. Just wind down, recover. It's about finding your identity and growing in a new sense of self and a new sense of place in the world as well. And it's not about now what it seems Scorpios had known, that they weren't giving themselves permission. All that's faded out, because now it's just about the Scorpio and the individual identity of each individual person that happens to be a Scorpio. And there's something strong in your stance, and you're doing something to help all of us. I can't explain it, but you're now like an anchor of energy, and I see you anchored all around the earth. And Scorpio is like this like anchor of energy for all of us. And as you find yourself, you're helping us all to find ourselves too. There's something powerful about Scorpio energy right now in September. I've never seen it quite like this, but I see Scorpios are really doing quite a lot for our earth. Just by being just people here on our planet right now, you're helping humanity in a big way just by being here with us right now. Those who are born in Scorpio, thank you for all your hard work. How surreal is that, huh? Thank you so much. I'm so glad I had this experience today. Thank you very much for watching. If any of you are interested in exploring a session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/abbeynormalswisdomquest. Have an amazing month of September.